Surely Allah has succored you before on many a battlefield, and you have yourselves witnessed His succor to you on the day of Hunain, when your numbers made you proud, but they did you no good, and the earth, for all its vastness, constrained you, and you turned your backs in retreat. Then Allah caused His tranquility to descend upon His messenger and upon the believers, and He sent down hosts whom you did not see, and chastised those who disbelieved. Such is the recompense of those who deny the truth. Then, after so chastising the unbelievers, Allah enables whomsoever He wills to repent. Allah is all-forgiving, all-merciful. Believers, those who associate others with Allah in His divinity are unclean. So after the expiry of this year, let them not even go near the sacred mosque. And should you fear poverty, Allah will enrich you out of His bounty, if He wills. Surely, Allah is all-knowing, all-wise. Those who do not believe in Allah and the Last Day, even though they were given the scriptures, and who do not hold as unlawful that which Allah and His Messenger have declared to be unlawful, and who do not follow the true religion, fight against them until they pay tribute out of their hand and are utterly subdued. The Jews say, Ezra, Uzair is Allah's son, and the Christians say, the Messiah is the son of Allah. These are merely verbal assertions in imitation of the sayings of those unbelievers who preceded them. May Allah ruin them. How do they turn away from the truth? They take their rabbis and their monks for their lords apart from Allah, and also the Messiah, son of Mary, whereas they were commanded to worship none but the one true God. There is no God but He. Exalted be He above those whom they associate with Him in His divinity. They seek to extinguish the light of Allah by blowing through their mouths, but Allah refuses everything except that He will perfect His light, howsoever the unbelievers might abhor it. He it is who has sent His messenger with the guidance and the true religion, that He may make it prevail over all religions, howsoever those who associate others with Allah in His divinity might detest it. Believers, many of the rabbis and monks wrongfully devour mankind's possessions and hinder people from the way of Allah. And there are those who amass gold and silver and do not spend it in the way of Allah. Announce to them the tidings of a painful chastisement on a day when they shall be heated up in the fire of hell, and their foreheads and their sides and their backs shall be branded with it, and they shall be told, this is the treasure which you hoarded for yourselves. Taste then the punishment for what you have hoarded. Surely, the reckoning of months in the sight of Allah is 12 months, laid down in Allah's decree on the day when He created the heavens and the earth. And out of these months, 4 are sacred. That is the true ordainment. Do not therefore wrong yourselves with respect to these months, and fight altogether against those who associate others with Allah in His divinity in the manner that they fight against you all together. And know well that Allah is with the God-fearing. The intercalation of sacred months is an act of gross infidelity, which causes the unbelievers to be led further astray. They declare a month to be lawful in one year and forbidden in another year, in order that they may conform to the number of months that Allah has declared as sacred, and at the same time make lawful what Allah has forbidden. Their foul acts seem fair to them. Allah does not direct those who deny the truth to the right way. Believers, what is amiss with you that when it is said to you, march forth in the cause of Allah, you cling heavily to the earth? Do you prefer the worldly life to the hereafter? Know well that all the enjoyment of this world in comparison with the hereafter is trivial. If you do not march forth, Allah will chastise you grievously and will replace you by another people, while you will in no way be able to harm him. Allah has power over everything. It will matter little if you do not help the Prophet, for Allah surely helped him when the unbelievers drove him out of his home, and he was but one of the 2 when they were in the cave, and when he said to his companion, "Do not grieve, Allah is with us." Then Allah caused His tranquility to descend upon him and supported him with hosts you did not see, and He humbled the word of the unbelievers. As for Allah's word, it is inherently uppermost. Allah is all-powerful, all-wise. March forth, whether light or heavy, and strive in the way of Allah with your belongings and your lives. That is best for you if you only knew it. Were it a gain at hand or a short journey, they would have surely followed you, but the distance seemed too far to them. Still, they will swear by Allah, if only we could, we would surely have gone forth with you. They merely bring ruin upon themselves. Allah knows well that they are liars. O Prophet, may Allah forgive you. Why did you give them leave to stay behind before it became clear to you as to who were truthful and who were liars? Those who believe in Allah and the Last Day will never ask your leave to be excused from striving in the cause of Allah with their belongings and their lives. Allah fully knows the God-fearing. It is only those who do not believe in Allah and the Last Day and whose hearts are filled with doubt that seek exemption from striving in the cause of Allah. They keep tossing to and fro in their doubt. Had they truly intended to march forth to fight, they would have certainly made some preparation for it. But Allah was averse to their going forth, so He made them lag behind, and they were told, "Stay behind with those that are staying behind." Had they gone forth with you, they would have only added to your trouble, and would have run about in your midst, seeking to stir up sedition among you, whereas there are among you some who are prone to lend ears to them. Allah knows well the wrongdoers. Surely they sought even earlier to stir up sedition and turn things upside down to frustrate you until the truth came and the decree of Allah appeared, however hateful this may have been to them. And among them is he who says, "Grant me leave to stay behind, and do not expose me to temptation." Lo, they have already fallen into temptation. Surely hell encompasses the unbelievers. If good fortune befalls you, it vexes them. And if an affliction befalls you, they turn away in jubilation and say, "We have taken due care of our affairs in good time." Say, nothing will befall us except what Allah has decreed for us. He is our protector. Let the believers then put all their trust in Allah. Tell them, what you await to befall upon us is nothing but one of the two good things, and what we await for you is that Allah visit you with chastisement from Him, or chastise you at our hands. So continue waiting. We too shall wait with you. Tell them, whether you spend your money willingly or unwillingly, it shall not find acceptance with Allah, for you are an evil-doing folk.